Stage coming.
What's the matter with the guy?
You're late again, Pete.
Yeah, held up.
And what were you doing?
They plugged him. Never gave him a chance.
Get him down out of there, boys. Go on, give him a hand. What did they get?
Not much in the regular express. But over 10,000 in dust we picked up at the Colby mine. Looks like we can't carry any of that Colby gold without getting stopped.
Did you recognize any of them?
No, but they worked like a bunch that held me up before.
Don't seem to be nothing I can do. They just seem to disappear after every holdup. There's no way of tracking them. I wish I was just a blacksmith instead of the sheriff.
Reminds me of the time I rode shotgun out of Dodge. 3 messengers killed before I took over the job. Yes, sir, I had to kill a dozen bandits before they learned to respect my shooting eye.
I'd be ashamed to boast about it. It's time you learned that shooting and killing ain't righteous.
Lucky none of my gold is on that stage.
Your gold. If the express company had to depend upon your measly claim, they'd go out of business.
Take your dog with you, will you? Get out of here. Don't suppose anything in that sack for me, do you? About time I was getting some more mining literature.
There's a letter for you. It's been laying around here for a couple of weeks.
Why didn't you say so?
Why didn't you ask me?
I can't make out the writing.
You mean you can't read it?
Are you insinuating I'm not educated?
Educated where you don't know what the 3 R's mean.
Roping, riding, and raising a ruckus.
Pretty good at the last. Give it here. Why, it's signed Hoppy.
Hoppy? Why, that's Hopalong Cassidy.
Don't tell me he's a friend of yours.
Why, back on the bar 20 in the old days, Hoppy used to depend on me for everything.
Probably why the old days ended.
What's it say?
Says he's coming up this way and plans to stay over several days.
Just my luck. Him coming when my grubs run low.
Oh, no, you don't.
Now, looky here, Matilda. I can't let Hoppy know things ain't panning out right. You just got to grub stake me.
You're already on the books for more than your claim is worth.
There's gold in that claim, and I know just about where it lays. And I'm gonna get it.
If you'd spend more time prospecting and less time cutting those fake notches in that gun of yours, you might amount to something. I'll tell you what I'll do, Speedy. I'll grub stake you just one more time, providing you don't fight any more.
Matilda, I'll promise anything.
Look, Hoppy.
But he can sure travel, can't he?
Sure can.
We better take him back and see if we can find out who he belongs to. Come on, son. Hey. Maybe that's our answer.
Is it empty?
Is it You know, sometimes I wonder about you.
I want to thank you for bringing back my horse.
Oh, there's no trouble at all, ma'am.
Is this yours too?
It was, till somebody took it off the stage. That's why I stopped to look around.
Did you find anything?
The usual thing, a lot of tracks, a few empty cartridges, and that's all. If you don't mind, I'll be getting on to town.
Well, maybe we could help you.
Why should you? I don't even know you.
Oh, I'm Lucky Jenkins. And this is Hoppy and Cassidy, the Bar 20.
How do you do?
I'm Ed Colby. My father runs the Golden Creek mine.
Did you say Colby?
Yes. I've heard your friend Speedy talk about you.
Yes, we're going to meet Speedy in town. You mind if we ride in with you?
Oh, not at all.
That's a swell idea.
I know it looks bad, Ackerman. It's always my gold that's stolen.
It's strange. Nothing ever happens to the gold shipped by these other mines. They're proving good investments to me. Yours isn't.
I'm doing everything I can. It's no fault of mine if the sheriff can't stop these holdups.
Colby, I never would have leased that mine to you if I'd known more about you.
Are you trying to say that I have something to do with these robberies? You don't suppose I'd cheat my own partner, do you?
I'm not accusing anybody. But these robberies have got to stop.
They're going to stop.
What's on your mind, Colby?
You know what's on my mind. Why aren't you out with a posse?
I didn't think it'd do any good. It's the same story every time. The trail just leads nowhere.
You call yourself a sheriff. You haven't made an arrest since you've been in office. Stage being held up, messenger killed. Nothing being done about it.
Listen to that old horse thief blow off steam.
That's my father.
Now, you listen to me, Cameron. You get a posse together and be quick about it. That's the only way you'll ever stop those outlaws.
Outlaws, huh? Well, he ought to know. He's had enough posses on his trail this time.
Jane.
Who are the two strangers?
Well, they're not exactly strangers, Dad. This is Mr. Jenkins, otherwise known as Lucky.
Howdy.
And this is Mr. Cassidy.
Otherwise known as Hopalong?
Yeah. And you're, Ed Colby.
Oh, you two know each other.
By reputation only.
Hoppy.
Speedy!
Hoppy, you old maverick.
Old-timer, I'm sure glad to see you.
Hiya, Speedy.
What'd you bring this hungry cub for?
Well,
Because I lost my appetite, but after that ride, I'm twice as hungry as I ever was.
Hey, Joe, Bill, Fred.
what's going on here?
There, will you? Now, I'm riding out, and I want volunteers for a posse. Who's going? All of you?
What do you say, Hoppy? Let's go with him.
Showing off in front of a young lady wouldn't be your reason for wanting to go, would it?
Now, that's got nothing to do with it. But you did hear what I said about her father. I ought to square myself some way.
Oh, sure.
I got a half a mind to go with that posse myself.
Good. Get your horse. We'll all go.
Good luck, Dad. Speedy, remember your grub stake.
But there's a posse riding.
You go to fighting and there'll be no supplies.
Coming, Speedy?
No, he's not coming.
I changed my mind. I got a deal on here in town I clean forgot.
We found the empty express box, Sheriff. We'd be glad to show you where it is.
All right, fellas, let's go.
Get away from here! Get away!
Wait a minute. The tracks go this way. Like the end of our trail. We've driven a herd of cattle across the tracks.
Well, Colby, what did I tell you? I expected something like this. We'll never be able to find out where they've scattered, that's certain.
Oh, come on. Let's look up and down the river. Come on.
I've seen them cover tracks like that before. It's an old outlaw trick.
Seems like old times. Sure, I'm glad to have you here, Hoppy.
We're sure glad to be here, Speedy. You know, there's something about this part of the country I sure like.
Yeah. You noticed it when we found the owner of that runaway horse, didn't you?
Now, that had nothing to do with it, and you know it, Hoppy.
Aiming to stay long?
Well,
Long enough to find out what we came after.
If I ain't too inquisitive, just what did bring you here?
well, so long as he started, I might as well finish it. These holdups are getting a little too frequent around here, and the express company wants to know who's responsible for them.
So they sent you up to investigate?
Yeah. But it might be better if folks thought we'd just come to pay a visit to you. Get it?
Oh, you can depend on me, Hoppy. I never was one to talk much.
No. Well, you're sure doing your share now. When's supper going to be ready anyhow?
Suppose you help.
That's a good idea. Come on. Stir up the meat there a little.
Boy, that was a mighty fine meal, Speedy. We can sure cook, can't we?
Well, it ought to be good grub, considering the price I had to pay for it.
Say, Speedy, when did you learn how to make pickled peaches?
Now, that's a long story.
Maybe I shouldn't have mentioned it.
Somebody's coming. Well, hello, Jane.
Hello.
Out kind of late, ain't you?
It's right sociable of you to come calling on us like this.
I'm afraid it's more business than social. I came to see Mr. Cassidy.
Was anything wrong?
No, not yet. But something is going to happen to us on our mine if these robberies aren't stopped.
Well, Hopper's the one who can stop him.
That's why I'm here, Mr. Cassidy. We need a foreman at the mine. Will you take the job?
Say, that's a grand idea, Hoppy.
Yeah. But whose idea is it?
Mine.
I'm sorry, Miss Colby, but I'm afraid I can't.
Why not?
Well, it's just that I don't want to get mixed up in your father's business.
Are you against him, too?
It's not exactly that, but
What are you talking about? What is she talking about, Hoppy?
Well, it's just something that everybody doesn't need to know about.
We're not asking you to hide anything for us. Everyone else knows it. You might as well know it, too. See, my father, well, he made a mistake once. All right, then he made more than one mistake. He was an outlaw. But he isn't any longer, and he's sorry for the things he did in the past, and he's trying to live them down.
Then he deserves help, and we're going to give it to him. Aren't we, Hoppy?
Take it easy, will you?
It's all right, Lucky. I'm sorry I bothered Mr. Cassidy. Please forget I ever came to see you.
Well, I never thought you'd refuse to help a man go straight.
How do you know Colby's going straight, you young squirt?
Probably because he has such a pretty daughter.
Now, that's got nothing to do with it, and you know it, Hoppy. Where are you going?
See that the pretty daughter gets home safely.
Well, I think I'll go, too.
I didn't expect that. Much.
Sure thinks we're poison.
Oh, no. Just me.
Well, maybe you know what you're doing, Hoppy, but I think maybe...
Oh, tell her about it. I'll tag along behind.
I'm sorry about what happened, Miss Jane.
I shouldn't have lost my temper. But if you knew how hard Father's
Now,
trying...
you stop your worrying. I'm sure everything's going to be all right. Say, that was a shot. Hoppy! You hear that?
Yeah, sounded like it come from up around the mine.
Something's wrong, I know it. Dad, what happened?
I don't know, darling. I was here working on the books. I must have dozed off. Somebody shot me.
With your own gun, Colby?
Yeah. I reached for it, but he beat me to it.
Who? Did you see the man?
No, I didn't. I was pretty drowsy. I didn't see very clearly.
How convenient.
What do you mean by that?
This isn't the first time a man has tried to get himself out of a tight spot.
Just a minute. Get some water and bandages, will you? Take it easy, Colby.
Who are you?
Hop along, Cassidy, that's who.
Oh, well, I'm Ackerman, Colby's partner.
Right into town and get a doctor.
Right away. This is Hendricks, foreman of another mine I own.
Howdy. You better all clear out of here. This man's in pretty bad shape.
How is he?
Oh, he's much better. Doc says he's got a 50-50 chance of pulling through.
I'm mighty sorry this had to happen, Miss Colby.
You're wrong, you know. My father wouldn't try to kill himself.
Well, we won't go into that. The thing is, with your father out of commission this way, you and I will have to run the mine. I haven't much time, but...
I can run it.
Well, that's fine, Jane. Luckily, I've got just the man to help you. Hendricks here says there's no reason why this mine shouldn't pay. And he's willing to take charge.
I won't need him.
Well, I want to be friendly, but I must insist upon someone who will protect my interests.
Your interests are the same as mine?
Miss Colby, your father and his outlaws have been stealing the gold shipments.
That's not true.
Hendricks will stay on here as foreman.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Ackerman, but I signed on as foreman.
When?
Last night. Of course, if you have any objection...
No, of course not. That's fine.
Nothing to worry about now, Miss Jane.
We'll all feel much easier now that you're working for us, Mr. Cassidy. Well, come on, Hendricks. Guess we won't need you here after all.
Thank you, Mr. Cassidy.
Oh, forget it. Now, you better get some sleep and don't worry about a thing.
I won't.
Hey, what made you decide to stay on here as foreman?
It wasn't very much. Just a button off of Hendricks' coat.
Yeah? Where'd you find it?
Found it on the floor in the mine office.
Well, maybe he dropped it last night when he was there with Ackerman.
Yeah. Maybe Colby isn't lying. Maybe he did have a struggle with somebody and tore this off.
You mean...
Why don't you stay for supper?
Can't run the risk of having my claim jumped, Hoppy.
Who'd jump that pile of sand?
Say, there's enough gold in them there diggings to buy this dump out 50 times.
Well, don't spend it all before you get it dug up.
I won't.
That's right, Speedy. Always look out for yourself.
Sure, and if you run up against any technical mining problems, just send for me, Hoppy.
We sure will. Good night, Speedy.
Bye.
Good night. There's no point in locking up, Hoppy.
Why not?
We've been here a week, and Colby's been in bed all the time, and nothing happens.
Say, you don't really think he was playing a lone hand in all them holdups, do you?
Why, sure. If he wasn't, why doesn't something happen?
What's the matter?
You got no business out in this night air.
I'm all right. What happened?
Somebody took a shot at us from back here. Whoever fired that shot had better stick to mining or learn to shoot.
It's funny how Colby just happened to be around.
Yeah.
Cassidy.
Yes?
The output has fallen off badly these last few days.
Yes, I know it has. Somebody's getting the gold out of that mine. I can't figure out who it is.
I don't see how they could do it.
I don't either. I've checked everything that's come out of there, and I'm still not satisfied. How's your father today?
Oh, much better. I have to threaten terrible things to keep him in bed.
I guess you can handle him all right. I better get back in that mine.
Mr. Cassidy.
Hi, Jim. Everything all right?
Everything's going fine.
Get that timber off of me.
Come on, boys, get in here.
Give me your light.
There it is. Are you all right, Cassidy?
Yeah, I'm all right. Get this mess cleaned up and get some new timber under there.
Come on, boys, let's get started on this.
What a tough guy you turned out to be. Couldn't even take care of a meddlesome cowboy.
Do it yourself if you think it's so easy. But you gotta get Cassidy away from that mine so we can sneak the gold out.
All right. We'll work it through that crazy friend of his, Speedy.
Break her up.
Well, how'd it go? I guess I done too much talking about my goal. Ain't no use you looking. Honest, I ain't found it yet. I'm getting tired.
Turn around and shut up.
How much longer you gonna keep me standing like this? I can't stand it no longer. Go ahead and shoot. Well, now if that ain't something. Fooled by one of my own tricks. Come on back here and fight, you ornery critters!
Well?
Now, Tilly, don't go getting mad.
Been fighting again.
No, I ain't.
Don't contradict me. My eyes don't lie. And if this is what you do with supplies, you'll pay cash for them the next time. I've grub-staked you long enough. No doubt this is your friend Cassidy, who's supposed to have such a good influence on you. None of your back talk. I've seen enough.
Hey, you're forgetting your dog.
Since you can't take care of yourself, I'm leaving Buttercup to protect you.
Oh, no, you ain't. Take this old dog with you. I won't have it. Do you hear?
Yeah.
Come back here and get him. Come back here. You hear me?
Hey, Speedy. Got any idea who left this calling card?
What's it say?
Says you're a sporter.
Where does it say that?
Right there.
It does? I'd like to lay my hands on a critter who dares to call me a squatter.
So would I. Bring your bloodhound and we'll see if we can track him down. mine is this?
That's the one Hendricks manages for Ackerman.
By the looks of things, it hasn't been worked in years.
According to Hendricks, there's a lot of gold shipped out of here. Shut up, you blasted mutt. Nice dog. Nice dog. What are you thinking about?
I was just wondering if a coat button, this abandoned mine and wrecking your camp didn't add up to Hendricks.
Well, he ain't my enemy, Hoppy. Even if he was. With a friend like you to help me?
That's it. He knew I'd drop anything I was doing if he was in a jam. Wrecking your camp was just a decoy. See, I left Lucky at that mine, and I'll bet he's needing help. Come on.
Say, that's a pretty big job for a girl like you. Here, let me do it.
Well, Mr. Know-it-all, I hope you're satisfied. You shouldn't be here anyway. You should be checking those men out of the mine.
Yeah, I guess I'd better.
Here? What happened?
One of those miners got away with some of that gold we've been missing.
That's why they wanted to get me out of the way. Did you recognize him?
I plugged one of them, Sanford. The other one got away. Hoppy, we got to find out who he is and where he's hiding that gold.
Well, whoever he is, he's working for Hendricks. And we'll probably find the gold hidden in Hendricks' old mine.
Well, let's go up and get it.
Yeah, but the question is, who's Hendricks working for?
Ackerman. Or say, could it be Colby?
The only way we'll find out is by tricking him. We could just keep things rolling. Get another shipment out on that stage.
Yeah, but what are we going to use for gold?
Yeah.
Hey, Speedy, why don't you lend Hoppy some of those gold nuggets you've been bragging about?
How about it, Speedy?
Oh, I'm just a bragging old fool, Hoppy. I'd give you the fillings out of my teeth, but there ain't no more gold in them than I've dug out of my claim.
All right, thanks just the same, Speedy.
I always figured you was lying.
Come on, Lucky, let's get on to mine.
Oh, there's gold there, all right. I just ain't found it yet. Come on, Buttercup. Drop that, you pesky critter. That's my supper. Drop it! You ain't bearing that. Get away from that. Buttercup! We found it! We struck pay dirt! Buttercup! Oh, Buttercup. Oh, Buttercup. You get the best chicken in the world. Oh, Buttercup. Oh, Buttercup. I said I'd show you. I never seen so much gold in all my mining days.
Speedy, I take back everything I ever said about you.
Say, can I borrow this?
Well, what do you think I brung it here for?
Oh, thanks, Speedy.
I'll get it back, won't I?
What do you care? There's plenty more where that came from, isn't there?
Who's supposed to do the exaggerating around here, you or me?
You'll get it back all right.
We hope.
Cassidy. Say, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but my boys are asking for their back pay.
Well, they shouldn't have bothered you about it.
Well, they're still my boys, and they know I worry about them, sick or well.
Yeah, I know. We were just talking about it.
But we got to do more than talk.
We're going to. We're going to pay them. We're going to borrow enough gold from Speedy here to make our next week's shipment.
Well, that's great. Well, boys, I guess it'll go through all right if Cassidy rides shotgun.
I think that stage can get through all right with a regular messenger. If we're going to have any trouble, we'll be right here at the mine.
We'll see to it there ain't any trouble.
Fine.
Come on, boys. I guess that'll take care of it.
It's me all right.
You ain't serious about not riding shotgun yourself.
Oh, quit worrying about it. With your gold to make up the shipment, we got a fair chance of catching up with them outlaws.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Hoppy,
Yeah?
you sent for Logan?
Oh, yeah, I've been expecting them.
Hello, Cassidy.
Hi, Logan.
Oh, Lucky. Hello.
Hi, Sheriff.
Hello, Cassidy.
Well, Logan, it looks like you and your boys got here just about on time.
What's all the mystery?
There's no mystery, Sheriff. Express Company sent Logan and some picked men down here. We're going to see if we can't trap these outlaws.
Well, I'm willing to do all I can to help.
That's fine. I want you and the boys to be ready in town. If they try to hold up that stagecoach again, they're going to run into a little trouble.
You don't expect to take them red-handed, do you?
Well, we're going to try. I think I know where they're hiding that gold, and we'll need you there to make the arrest.
Well, Cassidy, I hope you have more luck than I've had.
Now, you better get back into town.
All right.
That takes care of that.
Seems like Cassidy would be too smart to let his gold go through unguarded.
Maybe Fleming's made a mistake, Mr. Hendricks. Maybe Cassidy is riding shotgun on that stage.
Yeah, and maybe you're yellow. Shotgun or no shotgun, we got orders to ride.
I'm not saying the plan won't work. All I'm saying is I sure wish it weren't my gold.
I told you not to worry. We're only using this gold as bait.
I've heard of grizzlies taking bait right out of a trap.
Hoppy. Stage is here.
Oh, thanks. And both of you keep your eyes open. Anybody leaves here, trail them.
What's the matter? Are you expecting trouble?
Well, maybe and maybe not. But we're not taking any chances. Just a minute, Bill. I'm taking over this trip.
Oh, all right.
Good luck, Hoppy.
Oh, thanks.
That's our man.
Put it away. We'll trail him.
Hoppy will get through all right.
I wonder. Will you get me a drink of water, Janie?
Of course.
Here she comes. All right, boys, get him. Never mind turning around. Just throw that box down. Now get going. Hey! Cassie sure had me fooled. I tried to get here to warn you, but... Warn us? Say, he was a lot easier than the rest of them. Cassidy knew better than to put up a fight. Why, he threw that box down without even trying to do anything about it.
Did you hear what he said? Hoppy give him my gold without a struggle. There must be something wrong.
We'll get Colby's men and ride on to Hendrick's mine.
Who are the strangers, Sheriff?
Ain't generally known, Mr. Ackman, but they're sent here by the express company.
Sounds as if you're all set to catch the outlaws.
Confidentially. Cassidy's figuring on letting them take the gold off that stage today.
He is?
Yeah. Then we're going to spring a little trap.
Good work, Sheriff.
I got to get them organized now. Come on, boy.
outlaws?
Yeah, they showed up all right. I think we ought to take Ackerman with us. Maybe he ought to know what's going on, too.
We sure had everyone guessing. Their eyes nearly popped out of their heads when they seen them expressmen riding.
That's so. Well, looks like Ackerman left you in a hurry.
Yep.
Things are really coming to a showdown, Sheriff. Better get your posse.
Come on, you fellows. I want to swear you in.
Cassidy's taking one road, we'll take the other. Come on. Hey.
Where's Henry? In the shed. What's wrong?
Did you get that Colby shipment?
Sure. It's hidden with the rest of the high grade.
Why, you fool, that's just what Cassidy wanted.
Why? What's happened?
He's leading his men up here now. We gotta get that gold out of here. Get the mules.
Get your horses. What about the gold? Forget it. We'll be lucky if we save our highest.
Get him up, Ackerman. I finally caught up with you.
Wait a minute. I admit I double-crossed you, and I got Hendricks to plug you. But I'll make a deal with you now. A fair deal.
I was crooked once, but I'm on the level now. And you're going to tell the world I am. Now get walking. Come on.
Geronimo and some of his patches. I had 11 bullets and killed 12 men. Sure, one bullet went through 2 men.
Boys, get them out of here. Come on. I thought we'd find Ackerman around here.
Yeah. There he is, Hoppy.
Wait a minute. That's Colby. What are you doing here?
I'm chasing a skunk, Hoppy. Ackerman's inside, and I'm going in and get him.
Ackerman? You'd better take it easy.
I'll get him. It's the last thing I do. It's my right.
Take care of him, boys. Come out of there, Ackerman, or I'm coming in after you.
Thanks, Hoppy.
All right, Sheriff. He's all yours. Ring him out. Now, let's get home. And put that knife away. Ah, Hoppy.
Beats all you're selling out to some mining syndicate. Just when we were getting acquainted.
Oh, there ain't enough excitement in gold mining to suit me.
Things are going to be awful quiet around here without you.
Well, now that everything is all right, it's been a lot of fun.
Thanks, Cassidy.
I want to thank you too, Hoppy.
Hey, what's going on here? I'm leaving too.
Come on.
Matilda, there's something I want to say to you.
Yes, Speedy.
I don't know how you're going to take what I'm going to say.
We'll say it and see.
Sure you won't get mad or think me overbold.
Oh, please say it, Speedy.
Well, Tildy, do you think you can find it in your heart to give me Buttercup for keeps?
What? How, Buttercup, you? Buttercup!